What is up, fellow Pyro Fanatics? It's been Daddy28 here, and today I'm going to show you guys a little bit of a small stash update, mainly concerning some items that were given to me by several fellow Buckeye Pyros, 3 to be precise, and I'm going to pretty much name them individually when I come across the items that they were nice enough to give to me. Pretty much it was items I either include in my comparison demos for this year, as well as some individual items to demo on my channel, and even a few items to kind of throw in to my collection, kind of like to keep as a collectible, so to speak. So I'll kind of point it out as I go across and give each of those guys a huge shout out. And we're going to start on the left over here. First big shout out is to Pyro Baker, who's a very, very close friend of mine. Was nice enough to actually include quite a few canister shells, quite a few sleeves of canister shells to include in my comparison for this year. He did the same thing last year. He gave me some shells to include in my comparison, and he's a big reason why my comparison demos end up being a little bit more entertaining than they were originally planned, because he was nice enough to include a lot of really good canister shells in my demo. All right, so we're going to start off at the top left over here. First, we got these 5-inch Death Punisher shells by Krypton, and I think Krypton is like a kind of like a sub-brand of Legend. And I've only really demoed one other shell kit by Legend before, and I think that was called Taste My Venom. And that performed pretty well from what I remember. And that was just like a regular 4-inch 60-gram canister shell. So I'm expecting these to perform even better, being that they're 5-inch shells. All right, next we got the 5-inch Power Storm shells by America's Greatest Fireworks. Don't know too much about this brand, but saw a demo of these shells along with some other items like cakes and whatnot from that brand. And let me tell you, they put out some pretty quality product, and I definitely can't wait to see these shells up close in person. All right, next we got these 5-inch Mamba Spirit canister shells by Top Dog. I think American had these in their inventory this year, and I think they might still have them for sale on their website. And I had planned to get a box of these shells, but Baker was already nice enough to give me a sleeve of these shells, and I was really only planning to demo 2 of these shells from the shell kit anyway, so kind of worked out, I guess. All right, next we got these 6-inch Rings of Fire canister shells by America's Greatest Fireworks. This is a ring effect shell kit, and let me tell you, I thought the donut shells by Window were pretty good. You know, these just absolutely blow them out of the water. They hit real hard, and they just look awesome. They're huge. And like I said, this brand, America's Greatest Fireworks, they put out some pretty quality product, at least from the videos that I've seen. All right, next we got these 6-inch Tiger Force shells by Raccoon Fireworks. Raccoon, you know, they always make some pretty quality product every year, and their shells are always pretty good. And these being 6-inch shells, I definitely can't wait to see how these perform up close. All right, next we got these regular 4-inch canister shells, but they're not just any old 4-inch 60-gram canister shells. These are the Cowabunga shells by Smoking Alien, and let me tell you, these perform very, very well. These shells are packed. And even though they're just regular 4-inch canister shells, you know, don't take these shells lightly. They perform pretty well from the videos that I've seen, and I definitely can't wait to see how these suckers perform up close and in person. All right, next we got these 5-inch Peacock Spider shells by Raccoon. Another quality shell kit by Raccoon Fireworks, and definitely looking forward to seeing how these perform. And over here we got the 6-inch Holy Grail canister shells by Pyrodemon. As we all know, Pyrodemon puts out some pretty darn good canister shells, and I definitely can't wait to see these shells, just because this will be the first 6-inch canister shell that I see, or light off, should I say, by Pyrodemon. All right, up here we got a box of canister shells from Raccoon. This is called Minecraft. And basically these are Mine Effect canister shells. So it's got a bit of a unique effect to them. I don't know if they have Nishiki effects. I can't tell from the... Oh, they do have Nishiki effects. They have This one says here, gold strobe mines to Nishiki Willow. So they do have Nishiki effects as well. So this, Raccoon produces some pretty good Nishiki effects as it is. So to include the mine effect with it should be very interesting. All right, over here I got a bag of various shells here. We got what should be, I think, 6. So basically like a sleeve of these shells by Hardcore Pyro. These are called 5-inch Nishiki Kamuro King. And basically it's like a sleeve of Nishiki effects, I think, for the most part. All right, done. Also in here, got some death shells. I don't know if this was the same ones that American was selling. I'm pretty sure it might be. And over here we got some other shells. I'm not going to really say the name of these shells because you guys already know what these shells are. I'm actually planning on hopefully getting my hands on, this is the 6-inch version. I'm going to try to get my hands on the 7-inch version. I'm hoping I'll be able to get my hands on a 7-inch version. It'll be pretty much depend on if they'll be in stock from the person I'll be getting it from. All right. Next over here we got a sleeve of Canister Shells. I think these are 5-inch, and they are called 5-inch Cobra Kai by Warrior. I know everybody knows, these shells are very, very popular. They perform pretty well, and I definitely can't wait to see these things up close and in person. I've seen plenty of demo vids from other pyros on YouTube, and these hit, and I definitely can't wait to see how they perform up close. All right, next we got some shells over here that I know you guys are already familiar with just by looking at them. And this one, I'm going to leave it up to you guys. You already know what these are. These are, I think, they are color effect, but they are really good color effect shells. So definitely can't wait to see these up close and in person as well. I got to include some bonus shells as well, Got to make it a little bit more interesting. All right, so that's it as far as items that Pyro Baker gave to me. Again, a big shout out to him for giving me these shells to include in my comparison demo. And up next here, we got some items that were given to me by Sticks and Stones, another fellow Buckeye Pyro. He gave me this little aerial spinner novelty. It's called Battlefield Drones Attack by Legend. It's like one of those space UFO fly things that fly in the air. They have like a little bit of like a crackle report to them and whatnot, so they're pretty cool. All right, next here we got a 200-gram cake called Pulse Pounder. Now this is kind of similar to, I guess you could say, Thundercat in a way. The demo kit version of this cake has blockbusters in it. It's a 50-shot blockbuster cake pretty much. Now, the ones that officially came out that were given to retailers, it was kind of hit and miss. Some people said it was pretty close to the original demo kit version. Others felt that it was not really the same. I don't know if I would compare this to the same fate. It went the same fate as Thundercat, or if it was kind of like maybe somewhat like Agent of Boom by Brightstar. Some people say it didn't perform as well. Others say they got one that performed really well. I guess it's just pretty much a matter of a wait and see to see how well this cake performs. I'm hoping I got a decent one that's at least close to the original, but if not, it is what it is. All right, so next we got another 200-gram cake. This one's called Crazy Lady, 16 shots by Super Fireworks. And next we got another 200-gram, maybe 350, probably closer to 350. It's called Top Secret by Magnus, and it's a 25-shot cake. And Sticks and Stones told me this was a pretty good cake, so he wanted to throw that in for me to demo. All right, over here we got this little missile thing here that he also tossed in. This is an X-Force missile. May have lit these off a number of years back. I think it was by Dominator, though. This one's by Blast Wave. And over here we got this big UFO Girandola. It's called Take Me to Your Leader by Winda. I really wanted to get a case of these from American, but they sold out very fast of this item. And I never really got a chance to even get like a retail, like a single piece or anything like that. And Sticks and Stones was nice enough to throw one in for me to demo, and I definitely can't wait to see what this looks like up close and in person. And as you can tell here, you get a stand for the Girandola. Now, it is recommended that you don't light the Girandola in this box. You know, obviously you don't want the box to catch fire and you'll have a fire hazard and whatnot on your hands. So you're going to take this out along with the stand and then light it on the stand. All right, next we got this very interesting item that Styx was nice enough to give to me. It's called Time Lantern by Miracle Fireworks. It's kind of similar to those old sparkling tree sparklers, so to speak, where they kind of have like 5 or 6 sparklers at once that kind of go off and they kind of go into like a tree design. This one's like a lantern. Basically, you hang it up and then you light it, and there's like 7 sparklers that go off pretty much all at once, and it looks pretty cool. And so I definitely can't wait to see how this performs up close and in person. And Miracle makes some pretty good product as it is, so definitely can't wait to see it. And over here, got a few more small items that he tossed in. We got this little fire truck thing here, just, you know, something for the kids. It's by Bright Star. Got some jumping jacks with Crackle by Cutting Edge. Some darts. This one's called Buzzballs, but it's pretty much the same thing. And that's it for the items by Sticks and Stones. Want to give a huge shout out to him as well. And last but not least, we got this old brick of Firecrackers called Midwest's Bikini Beach Firecrackers with Titanium. I think this may be from the early 2000s, if I'm not mistaken. From what Pyro USA told me, and he's the one who gave me this brick of Firecrackers, this was actually sold at Midwest Fireworks a number of years ago. And being that I was a little kid when I was shopping at that store, I just bought firecrackers at random, you know, a bunch of firecrackers and bottle rockets. I never really bothered to look at the brand, so I can't remember if they sold a bunch of different brands of firecrackers. I don't really remember this type of firecracker brick over there specifically when I used to shop there. But apparently they sold these firecrackers at their store, as considering obviously they have the Midwest logo and the Midwest name on top of the brick. So this is definitely going to be going into my collection. I'm not going to be opening this brick at all. Considering it's an item from Midwest Fireworks, it's probably going to be the only item I'll ever have from Midwest Fireworks. So I'm definitely not going to be opening this brick ever at all. I'm going to be saving it, putting it in my collection. And once again, big shout out to Pyro USA for giving me this brick. All right, so that's pretty much it. Hope you guys enjoyed this little stash update, and I will see you guys next time.